Welcome back to the channel. So in my early spring video, right after snow out, I showed my apple trees, which I had in my garden over the winter. I had them protected by 2 rows of fence and I had these little protectors on them too. And it didn't matter. The bunnies went above where the protector was, which is here, and up on all 5 of my apple trees and just made it one mess. So here's another one. I got some suckers to cut out. I didn't think they were going to make it at all. But you can see we do have some live growth coming here, which is a good sign. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut this off right here on all of the trees, remove the suckers, which are down here like this, because that's on a different root system. And we're going to see what happens if I can get them to survive. My goal would be to get another central leader started that would come up, hopefully once I make the prune. This one is already heading up. And to be able to make some espaliered trees out of these poor apple trees that the darn bunnies just couldn't leave alone. So stay tuned, and I'll do that right now. When we go to make these cuts, I want to examine at which angle I'm going to cut them, because the angle as the water is going to run off is going to hit the bud. So I don't want the bud to hit there, or I'm just going to remove these buds for now. I want to look for where, because I'm going to cut it at an angle, the water's going to run off, and I want to make sure it's not collecting in an area that's going to cause more disease issues for me. So for this job, I am actually going to use a lopper, and I know that I'm going to get some comments on using the lopper versus using a pruning saw, but this diameter is small enough that a lopper is a better choice. So I'm going to come in here and I'm actually going to take this one off. I'm just going to remove it, and I'm going to cut below it. And the goal is again to make an angled cut. And I can come in here and I can clean that up a little bit. Here's a view from this side. This one I need to remove the rest of the wrap that's been on here. Get that done. This is the graft union down here. So these are the lower branches. Again, I have to look at where I want to take this cut. And I'm probably going to remove that bud, even though I've got leaves up this high. I have to get down below where the girdling was, where they'd remove the bark. So I'm going to take this off so I can see what I'm doing. I am going to prune. Damage that leaf, but I'm not worried about it. And I'm just going to kind of clean up the edge a little bit. I'm going to want to go in here and remove all of these suckers. They shouldn't be in there. That is not part of the tree that I want. These are all Honeycrisp apples. So I'm just going to use a hand pruner. Get down to stuff. I should dig this stuff out. I'll probably get some gloves and dig this a little bit lower. So I finished the cuts on all of these trees. And you can see some of them already have sprouts or leaves that are going to start going north, creating that new central leader. And I will continue pruning from there. So maybe end of season, we'll see how they do, how much growth I have. I'll have to come clean this one up. It's a little bit shattered. I'll get the pruning saw and clean it up a little bit better. But yeah, I'll probably start removing some of these lower branches too, to try to get it to limb up a little bit. hopefully they will do well and recover. I'm really lucky that I have anything growing on these at all. I didn't think they were going to survive. I'll take all my cuttings and I'll put all of this in my compost bins to be turned into good compost for later uses. So here's a video showing 2 weeks after all the growth that I've got on these trees, and they look quite amazing, as you can see. If this video is helpful, give us a thumbs up so YouTube knows to share this content with others. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.